Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make a hinge like you see here on this. See, it moves quite easily. There's really nothing to it, really. Okay, let's get started. Okay, what you'll need is a piece of 18 gauge wire and a piece of I think this is 26 gauge wire and a pencil. Okay, first thing you want to do is get the lead out of this pencil, because that's what we'll need to hold our hinges together while we're firing it. Alright, first thing you do is just remove the eraser. Alright. And just take your X-Acto knife and run it down the pencil here. Just like that. Now come on the exact opposite side, which would be here, and do the same thing. Okay, now take your pencil and run it through here like that. See that? That's going to start it opening it up. Just like that. See? Pretty simple. Okay, and there's your lead. Alright, now this lead should pop right out of there. See it? Okay. And just push it. You can just push it because they don't glue it in there. Okay? So now you got your lead, and this is going to hold your hinges together while you're firing it. And see, in this, once this is spun, this will be about the same diameter. So it works pretty good. Okay? So that's the first step. Let's get all your stuff together. And what we're going to do now is we're going to make our pin stock. The pins are what goes through here. These are the pins. Okay? This is going to determine the size of our hinge. Alright, so what we want to do first, see if I can get this camera to pan over here. Okay. Now we want to put this piece here in the pin vise and clamp it down. Like so. Okay. Let me back up the camera a little bit so you can see. Okay. Now, take your drill, put it on the end here. Lock that in there. Now, you want to spin this. Okay, and as you can see, that wire now is perfectly straight. Okay, to make your hinges, this is what you do. After you get your wire coiled, make it stiff. Alright, now you take your 26 gauge or 24 gauge, whatever whatever size hinge that you want to make or you feel comfortable with. Alright, what you do is you take this approximately there and give you a little handle there and wrap these around there like that. Just like that. Now you want to hold it good and tight keep wrapping. Okay, so there it is, see? Now that'll spin on there perfectly on your shaft. Alright, what you do is you take this off now. Alright. Cut that off. Now, on these hinges here, I used 8. I used 8 for this one here, and I used 6 coils for these. Just take your cutters here and count 2, 4, 6, 8, and come in between there like so, and just snip it off. See? Real easy. Okay. Oops. I'll come over here and okay, we got 1, 2, 4, and then 6. Then we got enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. Okay, just like that. Put this back on there, like so. Take your pliers, make sure these are all together good, like so. Good and flat. Alright, now, let's see, you can see this is uneven down here at the end. So what you want to do is bring this right here to the very tip, and right here on this corner, whoops, and you want to file that. Just like that. Now see, it gives you a nice flat surface to work with. I tell you to spin it over, come around to that end right there, bring it up, okay. Okay, now once you got your hinges finished, and I'm putting my locking mechanism onto the end here. Okay, this is where your lead comes in. So we're gonna put these lead on here. Of course, I've already fluxed everything, so you want to break it off right there, just enough. That's just the lead popping a little bit, which is fine. It'll hold it together. Don't do that. Okay. Alright. Okay. You can still see it swivels. Just break it. And then just use a piece of wire to push that lead out. See it? Push right out. See it? Okay. And there we go. And we got a nice hinge here. Alright, time for some pickle. Alright guys, that's how you make a hinge. Later.